Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Okay, so I wanted to say something because are black men more catty than black women? I'm gonna say yes because to be honest, like especially up on here on YouTube, the way black men go at it with each other and the way like on some of these guys platforms and panels and stuff like that, some of their talking points and stuff, it comes off as very catty-ish. And I feel like the women, we tend to get along more. Like, we may disagree on something, or we might not like something that another woman said, but, we're not going to take it to, that level. We're pretty much just going to brush it off. But I feel like a lot of men are way more catty and they keep up a lot of drama, especially up on here on YouTube because I really don't. I'm not the type of person to hold a grudge. I really don't get too deep into the stuff that goes on YouTube, all the gossip and all the pettiness and stuff like that, and making videos talking about other YouTubers, and I see that going on with a lot of the black men that are on YouTube, and like in my real life, when I was really starting to get on my shit, you know, especially when I had started losing weight and I had a job and stuff, I feel like, I was getting way more hate from men than women. And I still feel like that now. I don't have a lot of women that are, that dislike me or have like, a hatred towards me, but I know that, on not just on YouTube, but sometimes in my everyday life, in the real world, it seems like black men, have a hatred towards black women. Not all of them. Not all of them. I'm not saying all, but sometimes I get way more dirty looks from men. And I don't know if it could just be in my mind, which I don't think it's just in my mind, but I just like, over the past couple of months, I observed like a lot of cattiness, a lot of drama going on between the men. And it makes me think like, is there really something in the air or the food, or have the roles been reversed? Like, I see women, I see women that have a more masculine energy to them than the men. And that's not really a bad thing because, I feel like a lot of the women, where we can be way more mature than the men on YouTube. Like, because the way that a lot of these men are acting, they're holding grudge over the stupidest things. They really try their best to try to slander your character and try to make you seem to be something that you're not. And they try to paint this picture of not only of other black men but black women. And I was just thinking about it, like that's something that women used to do back in the day. We used to gossip a lot, talk shit about a female or try to paint her as this certain type of person. And I'm just seeing a lot of this stuff going on YouTube in the black sector of YouTube. And I'll go on a all women's panel and they all show me love. And I don't feel like it's disingenuous. I don't feel like it's, fake or anything like that. The ladies, they show each other love. And with the men and stuff, I don't know. It's just, you know, I feel like this just something that's really, I don't know. It's just weird because to see men act a fool and cut up the way a woman would, it's mind boggling, and I really don't like it because, I've dealt with men that have been jealous of me in the past. Like, how are you a man and you're jealous of a woman? So you don't want your woman to be the very best that she can be, you know? And I've had men that was in my family or, men that, I talked to, that wasn't a family member, you know, try to bring me down or try to, sabotage my success. And I wouldn't get that from women. or the women in my family, they'll be proud of me. But a lot of black men, they're starting to act like catty females, and it's just it's just not cute. It's not cute on a man at all. And I'm starting to see that a lot of women, not just, and they're not just ugly, a lot of attractive women are turning gay. I'm starting to see a lot of lesbian couples. So it's making me think, like, have the roles been reversed? Are these men cutting up like females, and the women are, you know, they're very cordial to one another, and I feel like we're more humble and we're more comfortable in our skin, and the men, they're very bitter and they're not happy with themselves. So, you know, I feel like, we just got to get it together. The men, y'all got to get it together, because if y'all continue on this foolishness and all this cattiness and all this drama and gossiping, you're not going to never get anywhere. You're not going to get the woman that you really want. So, you really need to step into your manhood. I don't know, it's because majority of the men didn't grow up with fathers and stuff like that in their home, but I don't like seeing it. And it's just very nasty the way these men are going at it with each other, competing with one another, not only just over women, but over status, and who's better at this, who can do this. It's childish. Like, grow up. Grow the fuck up, because the women, we're going to stray away. At the end of the day, we can pretty much hold our own. We really don't need a man. I mean, it's nice to have a man for companionship, but we really don't even need that, because I know I'm comfortable with being single. So y'all got to get it together, because it's ugly out here, and YouTube is really turning into a freaking war zone in the black section. So get it together, y'all.